Welcome to the first little reading of the Dino story. Now, my Dino story doesn't have a name yet because that's your job at the very end of the story. It doesn't have a front cover because that's going to be your job at the end of the story too. Why do you think I might be doing the title and the front cover design at the end when we finish reading? Why do you think I might be doing it at the very end? What do you think? Now, I think I'm going to leave it to the end because you need to know what happens in the story. You can't really draw your front cover until you know for definite what's happening. Now, I sort of know what's going to happen at the end, but you're going to help me a little bit with that. But you don't know at all. So you need to have a good listen to the story to see what you think is going to happen at the end. Now, I'm not going to tell you the whole story today. I'm going to tell you a little bit now, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and you're going to help me out. You're either going to be the author, the illustrator, or you're going to do some other bits and bobs of jobs as we go through the story too. So, I'm going to get started. Are you ready? Now, you do know that it's about dinosaurs. That's one little sneak peek you've got. But we'll start by introducing the character. Are you ready? Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Cameron, but most people call me Cammy. And I'm going to tell you the story all about a very interesting and really quite exciting day in my life. It all started on a very normal Monday morning in the Scottish summertime. The sun was trying to peek through the clouds, but the clouds were desperately trying to rain. I was looking out of my bedroom window on the second floor, thinking to myself, I wonder who will win in the weather battle today. Will it be the rumbly, ferocious rain clouds or the beautiful, warm sunshine? We live in a place called Crowsfield, but there really aren't very many crows, so I don't really understand why it's called that. However, it's in a village and it's a post office, a school called Pear Hut, and a park. And I like going to the park with my friend Dave. Anyway, back to the house. I live here with my mum and my dog called Blossom. Our house has 2 floors, 4 windows at the front, and a front garden. Our door is bright blue with a knocker on it because the bell never works. We have a great big apple tree in our front garden and a fence that goes all the way around our house. It's quite a big fence because Blossom sometimes tries to chase the postman when he arrives. I could see Mum in the front garden below. She was letting Blossom out for her last pee before we set off for school and before she went to work. I opened the window and shouted down to my mum, Mum, do you think it's going to rain today? I was unsure if I would need to take my school jumper with me for the playground. No, I don't think so. The weatherman says it's going to be a beautiful day, Mum replied. So I'm going to stop there just now. Now you have found out who the main character is, and that's given you a bit of description of where they are. Can you remember what it's called in a story when they tell you where something is? So they're describing where the character is and where the action begins. Can you remember what it's called? It's called the setting. So we have started here describing the setting. Now, if you've printed this off from Teams, then you'll have all the writing at the top and then you'll have a box at the bottom. Okay. Now, in that box at the bottom, I would like you to draw a picture of the setting. Okay. So you need to draw a picture of what's just happened. So, we have Cammy looking out of his window. We have him looking out of his bedroom window. We have his mum down on the floor. We have Blossom running around too. We know what his house looks like. Okay, we know that he's got a fence around the whole of his garden. You know, he lives in a village. Now, there are some bits and bobs probably that haven't been said. So if you can think of anything else that you think might look good on the house, or you think, maybe I'll have this in the house, maybe I'll have that in the house, then I would like you to add that in. You are going to draw, for me, the setting, okay? So you're going to draw the house, you're going to draw him looking out of his window. That is your first task today of the Dino Challenge, Dino Adventure story. We need to know what his house looks like, because that'll help us later on in the story too. We need to know what his house looks like. And I don't know what it looks like. I only know bits of what it looks like because I've told you a couple of things, but you can add some more detail to it too. And then I'll have a look at all of your pictures and I'll make a decision on which one I think you should go for. So, If you don't have this printed off, that's absolutely fine. You can just use a bit of paper and you can send me a picture of it. That's absolutely fine as well. So have fun doing the setting. And it'd be quite interesting to think what you think Cammy looks like, because I haven't told you that. See you in a wee bit. Bye.